Good evening, Lexbots. In this tutorial, I'll be going over Darth Maul from Star Wars. This specific character has been much requested. Not only that, I kind of missed the opportunity to do a video. May the 4th be with you. It's May the 5th, but I guess that's what happens when you go to the dark side. All the products you see listed somewhere on the video, and don't forget to go to Facebook and check out my page, Made You Look by Lex, and like it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to contact me. The horns are one of the most detailed parts of this tutorial. I'm gonna start off by creating those first using the Made You Look Small eyeshadow brush and the matte chroma cake and polished ivory. If you try to do this application the other way around, it's doable but a little bit tricky. I'm then going in with a very light gold color from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm pretty much outlining every single horn. You're gonna want to leave a little bit of a lighter part in the middle of every horn because it's gonna give it more of a 3D effect later on. I'm then going back with a regular gold color from NYX Cosmetics and the same brush, and I'm outlining only one side of each of the horns. Except for the middle one is always going to be outlined on both sides. And at this point, you absolutely do not need to worry about staying in the horns. You can pretty much be as messy as you want because you're going to clean it up later anyways. After that, I am taking a light brown eyeshadow, and I'm kind of going over basically where I just did with the gold, but I'm not bringing it up as far as the gold. You mainly want to concentrate this brown also more towards the actual base of each horn. The next color I'm going to be using is a dark gray from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm going along the base and on one side of each horn. This is going to be casting a little bit of a shadow on each one and giving it more of a 3D effect later on. I'm then very lightly taking some black eyeshadow from NYX Cosmetics and going along the bases only. Keep in mind you don't always need to use products of what they're intended for, so I'm going to be taking the NYX Eyebrow Marker and doing a little bit of texturing on my horns. I'm then going to continue to use the Made You Look Small eyeshadow brush and Mehron Paradise paint in red and go around the horns. This is when you're really going to see some of the effects that you just made pop out. You can use a smaller brush for smaller areas to get in between the horns, and then you can switch over to the Made You Look foundation brush to cover the rest of your face if you want, or you can use a small one, it's up to you. Once you have the red base coat down, I'm going to be going in with dark red eyeshadow from NYX Cosmetics and the Made You Look angled brush and outlining the base of each horn. Keep in mind that later on Darth Maul's little design he has is going to interfere with some of the shading that you are doing right now, so you don't have to go too crazy with it. From there, I'm also going to be blending each horn out in sort of a wide, rounded triangle. This is going to give the illusion that these horns are actually coming out of your head. After that, I'm once again going back in with black eyeshadow and outlining each base of each horn. When it comes to the design for Darth Maul's face, I am using Graftobian black pro paint. I'm using the Made You Look angled brush, detailed brush, eyeshadow brush, whatever you feel will fit the area is what you can use. Now, because I did not apply a bald cap for this face paint, I had to move the horns down further. Therefore, the actual design of Darth Maul is going to be a little bit squished on my face, but if you did decide to do a bald cap, I would suggest moving your horns higher up. The easiest way to get this design done is to completely use a reference photo. Just to give it a little bit more dimension, I'm going to be using the Mehron Precious Gem Powder to give myself a little bit of highlights on my face, give it a little bit more of kind of like an evil expression.